There needs to be a massive infusion of capital into the communities, into the African American communities, to create a sustainable economic infrastructure for those communities. And here's what I mean by that. If you were to actually take, let's take the top 10 banks in the US. Over the last 10 years, since the great financial crisis kind of abated, and we worked our way through it, those banks have generated $972 billion of profit, okay? Now, if you look at the African American communities, there's 70% of those communities actually don't have a branch in a community. So there's actually not even the pipeline to get capital into those small to medium businesses, and about 94% of African American businesses are, sole proprietorships or less than, I think it's 4 employees. But they don't have banking relationships. They don't have a branch that they can go to. They don't have access to capital. And that became very stark during the PPP program, which is one of the reasons we jumped in, and I was stewarding what I'll call the modernization of the capillary banking system to try to get capital into those businesses. Why don't we think about, as a CEO, steward, what percentage, should it be 1%, 2% that you all should pledge over 10 years as an industry to say, let's drive that capital into the banking system to help these communities. Your shareholders wouldn't likely miss it. And as part of that, we insist that there's a modernization of the lending infrastructure for these small banks. And you insist that if you're a small business, you have to modernize your infrastructure. And as you know, you can modernize those infrastructures for $50, $75 a month. You can get payroll processing and general ledger processing, and all of that dynamic creates massive ROI and productivity in those underlying businesses. But they can't do that because they're capital starved.